Good morning, my fellow teachers. On this morning, to mesmerize and give us a proper knowledge for this day, may I call Ma'am NORSIA to lead our prayer for today. Ma'am NORSIA.
As we close our eyes into the presence of our Lord, Lord, may your goodness envelop your presence among us today. Come bless us our gathering with unity, vision, and hope. Amen.
Good morning again. We are here to talk about something issue inside the school. Those are litter in school grounds and classroom, bullying among students, poorly motivated students, and tardiness of some teachers. First, tardiness of some teachers that I want to address because tardiness is a problem whether it is practiced by students or teachers. It usually takes two forms: tardiness for school and tardiness for classes throughout the day. According to school policy, tardy students may be warned the first two times they arrive late. After that, they may be given detentions and parents can be consulted. However, tardy teachers open the door to many problems at school, whether they arrive late for the start of school or for classes during the school day. They reduce the length of class periods by their lateness and leave students unsupervised for substantial periods of time. These students are then free to misbehave and disturb nearby classes. In addition, some of their students are late because they know the teacher will also be late. Another issue you want to explain and address it, Ma'am Lindsay?
Good morning, everyone. One of the issues I've seen that needs to make an action is bullying among students in our school. The number of bullies in our school is increasing, and the victims of it also. There are many factors why a child acts violent toward his or her peers, and let's call the factors as the 4 P's. For the first P's, it is the problem or issues in specific family-related problems. When a child didn't get enough attention from his or her parents, the tendency would be they will enjoy hurting others people's feelings. Not only they appreciate the sense of power they get from bullying others, but they may find hurtful jokes as funny. A child who came from abusive homes are more likely to become a bully because aggressions and violence are modeled to them. Second P is pleasure. Kids who are boring and looking for entertainment will sometimes resort to bullying to add some excitement and drama to their otherwise dull lives. As a result, bullying becomes an outlet for getting attention, and bullying for those students is just a playtime. Third P is power. Teens who wants to be in control or have power are prone to bullying. They only interact with others when it is on their terms. If things do not go their way, then they may resort to bullying, especially through among mean girls who often drive powers and controls. The last P is payback. There is a tendency for some teens who have been victims of bullying to look for ways to retaliate or to seek revenge. These kids are often referred to as bully victims, and they feel a sense of relief and vindication for what they have experienced. They target someone weaker or more vulnerable than them. Other times, they will even go after the bully directly. On the other hand, bullying may affect students who become victims of these behavioral problems. Kids or students who are bullied can experience negative physical, social, emotional, academic, and mental health issues. They are more likely to experience the following: depression and anxiety, increased feelings of sadness and loneliness, changes in sleep and eating patterns, and loss of interest in activities they used to enjoy. These issues may persist into adulthood. Another is health complaints, decreased academic achievements, and they are more likely to miss, skip, or drop out of school. Moreover, kids who bully others can also engage in violent and other risky behaviors into adulthood. Kids who bully are more likely to abuse alcohol and other drugs in adolescence and as adults, get into fights, vandalize property, and drop out of school, engage in early sexual activity, have criminal convictions and traffic citations as adults. Lastly, be abusive toward their romantic partners, spouse, or children as adults. As a teacher, we can help the student to counteract that behavior issues and to prevent bullying in our school in many ways, such as number 1, teach kindness and empathy. When students are able to approach ideas and problems from multiple perspectives, they are less likely to bully others. We must educate them about the value of being a good student. Second one is create opportunities for connection. Fostering a sense of community in classroom can lower bullying incidents and facilitate healing for targeted students. The third one is minimize concentric circles in school. It is true that most teachers don't like to talk about educator can be bullies too. And when teachers feel bullied by colleagues, their student can also become negatively impacted. Lastly, participate in simulations. Without adequate pre-service training, it can be difficult for new teachers to know exactly how they will react when bullying situation arise. Before I end my thoughts regarding to this issue, I would like all of you to know that bullying incidents in our school decreased as of this school year 2020 to 2021. It is because of this new normal class setup. Further, our students now, based on our observations, are helping and giving care to each others. Also, they are more sensitive to their classmates and peers. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Lindsay.
To discuss poorly motivated student, may I call on Mom Norsia?
Ma'am Norsha.
Peers influence can also be one possible reason why students are poorly motivated because it can become overriding outlook towards schoolworks and students. Another issue is the family-related issue. Also, one reason why students are poorly motivated, like for instance, family conflict. If a children are exposed to everyday conflict between their parents, even though it's not violent but frequently happened, are poorly resolved. Therefore, it would be a risk for the child to suffer mental health, and due to this situation, of course, children suffer also from lack of parental consistency and lack of supervision that causes children to be associated of lower levels of cognitive development. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Norsha.
To tackle the litter in school ground, may I call on Ma'am RIALYN?
Ma'am RIALYN.
One of the reasons why students litter in school grounds and classroom is because of lack of discipline. I think they aren't taught at home from early age not to litter on the ground, on which this attitude stick on their mind until they grow up. These students like this. Although trash cans were already provided in school campus due to laziness, they would still litter anywhere. That's all, sir. Thank you. Students who are like this must be encouraged to learn about the various ways to reduce littering. They must be educated on how to keep the environment clean and make them aware of the bad effect to our health. It is also important in every school to have a visible trash bin to make sure the students do the throwing of the trash to the proper ways. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for your answers. According to kenlear.com, the essence of great leadership is influence, not authority. We need each other, teachers, parents, students, and the local community to give better and best results to us. I cannot finish this task without your help. Thank you for your cooperation and suggestions. I hope your suggestions will help us. Thank you very much. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Project number 2, submitted by BOLIVAT, NORSIA, ESGUERRA, Lindsay C, SALDE, VEEJAY, TOLENTINO, RIALYN.